coming a little later than normal, but here I am. I'm gonna go to the antiques market over there. They hold it once a month here in Mocha, near Osaki Jinja. I already bought a bunch of coins online this month. Actually, I had a mail call on Friday, which just because of how I'm gonna order the videos, this one's gonna come out first, and then that video will come out next. I have other coins on the way, so I probably won't spend too much today. There's actually not as many shops here today either. Yeah. Maybe I can find more of the coins I need for my 1 Sen Type Set. I finished up. I managed to complete my 1 Sen set, which I was happy about. Ended up buying the 3 different coins from 3 different sellers, which I guess is kind of funny. One of the sellers, I also got some other old coinage. He had a 1937 commemorative crown for coronation from Australia, which I was really tempted to buy at 3,000 yen. And that's actually not really that bad a price, but I didn't end up doing it. That was the one I debated over quite a bit. The dragon design Meiji 1 Sens actually came in a set. Not a set, like a lot. So I ended up buying the whole bag. So I got some other coins there, which we can sort through and take a look at when I get home. We are at my favorite place to film, the park near my house. It's raining a little bit, but I'm undercover. And that rain is probably why there weren't as many vendors today. My wife and daughter are asleep, so I'm going to film outside. I completed the type set, but I'm going to talk about the type set last. This is all the coins I got today. First, I'm going to talk about some of the sub-sen coins I've got. I'm actually only 1 coin away from having an example of every one of the sub-sen coins that was manufactured in Japan that were circulating. So this one here is 1 rin. So a rin is 1,000th of a yen. A sen is 100th of a yen. So 1,000 rin equals 100 sen equals 1 yen. So the 1 rin here, this was produced from Meiji 6 to Meiji 25, so 1873 to 1892. This one is a Meiji 7. You can just barely see the 7 there. It's kind of hard to pick it up sometimes. There we go. You can see the 7 right there. So Meiji 7, so that would be 1874. Now, for looking up mintage numbers, year 6 and 7 were always combined with a combined production of 6.9 million. So this coin would be from 1874. All right. So I need 1 more coin to have all of the rins and, the coins, the ones that are less than 1 sen. Now, this one here is a 5 rin. This one is actually later. So this would be from the Tasho period. These were made from Tasho 5 to Tasho 8. This one in particular, focus please, focus, there we go, kind of, is from Tasho 6, so that would be 1917. Kind of cool design. You'll actually see this design again. All right, let's talk about some of the other coins I picked up. So, some of the sens, so this is a dragon pattern 1 sen. This would have been from Meiji 6 to Meiji 25, so 1873 to 1892. Actually came in a lot with all of these coins here. So we have, let's see, some US pennies, 1976. Oh, so these are copper. 1977. 1965. Oh, these are copper pennies, so these are at least worth something as copper. I actually see some of the other 1 sens here that I already have. And you also have, oh, that's cool. We got some Mexican coins. I didn't look into these much. I just kind of was like, oh, I want the 2, well, I want at least one of the 1 sens from that time period. Come on, focus. Some older Mexican coinage. Here's this one. More Mexico. Aww. 1965. All right. We have some 50 sen, so these would be later. I think we have two different. No, there's another 50 sen. 1 sen, 1 sen, 1 sen. Oh, cool. From Taiwan. Which one's this one? Oh, okay. 10. 1981, old Hong Kong $5. There's Grandma when she was quite a bit younger. See another 10? Yeah. Who's this? Oh, that's cool. El Salvador, 1920. This looks like one too. El Salvador, 1952. Well, the design didn't change very much. Thailand. Cool. So kind of a fun lot, but the purpose of buying that lot was for these, the 1 sen coin. So that's the oldest 1 sen design. It's made out of copper, so 1873 to 1892. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Then here would be the next design. I also got that today. Oh, I had to do quite a bit of digging to get this one out. So similar style. See, 1 sen. Now we've got the star or sun. So this would have been Meiji 31 to Tasho 4. This was made out of bronze, so 1898 to 1915. Now with this typeset, I'm just doing it by design. I'm not getting, the ones that were used by multiple emperors. I'm not getting one from each emperor. And then there's a later one where they actually made it a little lighter, their last year of production. I'm not counting that either in there. All right, now we have this one. This guy's always a little odd, but pretty good. This one's actually the harder one to find because I didn't see other examples of it. So this is made out of aluminum, actually. It's 1 sen. Yeah, let me flip it around. There, you can see it on the other side. So this was made from Showa 13 to Showa 15, so 1938 to 1940. They had a very, very, very short run. So by this point, a lot of materials were needed for the war effort, so the coins continued to become, I guess you could say, cheaper, or at least the materials were cheaper. All right, I'm going to reset this up, and then we're going to talk about the 1 sen type set. So let's talk about the 1 sen type set. Oh, ignore the Hong Kong $5. That's just there to weigh everything down in case it suddenly gets breezy. So first up, we have this dragon design. So this is Meiji 6 to Meiji 25, so 1873 to 1892. So this is the first 1 sen design. It's got a dragon on it. It's made out of copper. It's actually a very pretty coin overall. So I got 2 of these. These were actually in the same lot together. Good. All right. After that, we have, I guess we could call it a sun design. So this would be Meiji 31 to Tasho 4. So that would be 1898 to 1915. It's made out of bronze. There's a lot of fire trucks going by and somebody's engine. Kind of bad timing. But yeah, so I just have one of these. All right. So then after that, we came to this one with the leaves. So this would have been Tasho 5 to Showa 13. Also made out of bronze. Come on, focus. Also made out of bronze. Also 1 sen. I actually see this design quite a lot. I think they made a lot of them. It looks like they didn't get destroyed. This is actually a really, really nice example of one right here. So this is probably my best example of one. You find these a lot in junk lots. So these two, you're not going to really find in junk lots here. This is the beginning of ones you'll find in junk lots. All right, now we have one that was actually only made for 1 year. And so for that reason too, this one's a little more scarce. You're not going to find it in junk lots. So this one is only made in Showa 13, 1938. They made 113.6 million of them for that 1 year. And that year, they also made the aluminum version. So the aluminum version was, well, saved on materials because this one is bronze, this one's aluminum. It was actually pretty common during World War II for countries to change what they made their coins out of because they were either, well, short on something or they had too much of something. So it helped the war effort. So this bird design with the aluminum, this was from Showa 13 to Showa 15. So 1938 to 1940, made out of aluminum. This is the one I worry about blowing away because of the package. I haven't gotten it out of the package yet. All right, next up we have this one Sen design with Mount Fuji. So this was also made out of aluminum. So this was made from Showa 16 to 18, so 1941 to 1943. These are very common. You can pull them out of almost any like coin bin where they're like, oh, one coin for, you know, X amount. Yeah, pretty cheap, pretty easy to find, tons of them around. Now what's interesting is the 1943 one, so Showa 18, some of them are actually a little smaller and lighter to, once again, save on materials. By 1943, materials were getting a little tight for Japan. I don't think any of those are the light one. I'd have to check. They're also a little thinner. All right, and then our last one. So this was from Showa 19 to 20. It's just 2 years. It's made out of tin zinc, and, well, here's the problem with tin zinc. Yeah, they don't always look so good after a while. These two are actually pretty nice, though. So this was made from tin zinc, Showa 19 to 20, so 44 to 45. These also are very common in just like boxes or grab bags of coins here. So pretty much all of these and these were from grab bags. Some of these were, this one I bought just because it was really nice and he offered me a good deal on it. Yeah, there's a whole typeset. Now, they also did some experiments. They experimented trying to make porcelain ones, once again for materials. So this would have been 1945, end of the war. You know, materials were very, very expensive and they were needed for the war effort. So Japan started experimenting with porcelain ones. Now, some of them, from what I read, were released, but they were never officially issued. Some of them were released and circulated a little bit as unofficial currency. However, overall, they're not considered issues, so I don't have one. I'd like one. If I ever came across one for a good price, I would consider buying it, but I don't think I've ever even seen one. Maybe I'd have to go to a really more numismatic dedicated store. All right, so this finishes up my typeset for 1 yen. My next typeset that I would like to do is for the rins, all of them. There's not many. I think I only need one more. I actually looked at the one I needed today, but I didn't buy it. Maybe I should have, but it'll be something to get for next time. You know, these types of typesets, they're kind of fun. You can, at least as far as I'm doing it, you know, one of each design. You can do it pretty cheaply. I imagine they're probably popular among kids, the newish collectors, but I still find typesets fun. So, if you could help me out, I hope that I've earned a like. If you're not subscribed, I hope that you subscribe. My next goal is to hit 500. I'm a long ways there, but it's feeling closer all the time. And if you could go down into the comment section and tell me about maybe some of the fun typesets that you collect or have collected over the years, or just kind of cheap coins that you like and are easy to get and might be a good thing to get someone to start collecting. I have a kid now. That's something I'm thinking about. Like, ooh, I'd like her to be interested in coins. You know, what type of things should I have, you know, collect with her? All that sort of fun stuff. So yes, I am soliciting parenting advice in the comments. Next video will be my mail call on Friday. I know these are out of order. So look forward to it. That's a lot more junk silver. Pretty much all junk silver. So I will see you in the next one.